Nematodes are responsible for heavy yield and crop losses in fruits and vegetables all over the globe. Tiny eelworms, like the root knot nematodes, live in the soil and the larva attacks the plant roots. Nematodes penetrate the roots, start to reproduce and cause root galling. They suck water and nutrients from the root system. Infested plants suffer and show poor growth. Nematode problem in India was first reported as early as 1901 in southern India. Thereafter, several scientists in India reported nematode infection in different crops from different agroclimatic regions of the country. As nematodes are generally below the surface of the soil, they are not visible to the naked eyes. Farmers cannot understand the symptoms of nematode infestation, and they confuse it with fungal disease or bacterial infestation or nutrient deficiency or physiological disorders, etc. in the plant.
Due to this, Government of India is doing a lot of awareness programs through the Department of Nematology to help farmers get rid of nematodes by suggesting integrated solutions where nematicide control will play a big role.
In case of polyhouses, the nematode problem is even more severe since the conditions are very favorable for nematode growth. Hence, it's becoming very difficult for the farmer to sustain the crop. And at times, they are even forced to uproot the entire crop. They are suffering huge losses due to the nematode problem.
Current solutions to nematode control are toxic molecules.
It is not a sustainable solution for control of nematodes due to its poor efficacy, and hence the losses to the farmer is high.
Introducing a revolutionary innovation for the control of nematodes. Bayer presents Velum Prime, a technologically advanced nematicide.
Velum Prime offers a new mode of action for nematode control.
It is the first nematicide offering a safe tox profile by operators as well as the environment, and is safe to crop.
Velum Prime from Bayer gives sustainable and long-lasting solution for nematode control. When applied to the soil via drench irrigation or drip irrigation, it targets the root system. Treated nematodes rapidly become paralyzed and become needle-shaped until they die off. It prevents the larva from hatching and destroying the roots. The healthy root system enables good plant growth and yield production. The chances of disease complex is also minimized since it generally used to happen because of high presence of nematodes. Mode of action. The mitochondria are the essential power plants of nematodes. Velum Prime selectively breaks the mitochondrial respiratory chain of nematodes, and their inhibition causes fast and severe depletion of nematodes' cellular energy, ATP. Velum Prime is the first nematicide that acts via complex 2 inhibition and thus represents a new mode of action for controlling nematodes. Velum Prime, once applied, the nematodes take on the shape of a needle and become immobile. The first symptoms of treatment occur about 30 minutes after application. Nematodes start to move more slowly and finally become completely paralyzed after 1 to 2 hours. Velum Prime from Bayer will protect the crop for the entire season. Hence, 1 application is very much sufficient for the protection. Quality and quantity will be improved considerably, and the farmer will get the best return on investment. You can clearly see that Velum Prime gave more than 90% efficacy when applied at the suggested time, dose, and application methodology. Mode of application. Special care needs to be taken while using or applying Velum Prime for getting maximum benefits of the product. It is necessary to use the right dose and in the right manner. Since nematodes are focused around root areas of the crops, we need to be sure that the chemical reaches every portion in and around the root areas. The most suitable mode of application is drench irrigation or drip irrigation. In case you're using drench irrigation, first and foremost, the field should be at optimum moisture condition before applying Valum Prime. But be careful, the soil must be moist but not be too wet. The next step is to apply Valum Prime 360 degrees around the base of the plant. Make sure to fully cover the area around the future root zone. As a final step, as required, carefully apply water to help Valum Prime spread further into the root zone. Soil need to be at optimum moisture conditions for a few days for getting Valum Prime settle well in the root zone for longer protection. You are done and now protected against nematodes attack. Drip irrigation. If you are using drip irrigation, the dripper should be aligned with the plants and try to be as close as possible with the targeted plant. It is also important to ensure that all drippers have the same flow. We need to check this regularly. Once all this is checked, we can start the actual application process. First, make sure the soil that you are about to treat is well moisturized. This is to lower plant stress and prepare for proper distribution of Valum Prime. Therefore, use the drip system to first water your soil. But remember, your soil must be moist and not too wet. After the wetting phase, apply Valum Prime through the drip system. Make sure to fully cover the area of the future root zone. After application of Valum, make sure to apply water in order to help Valum Prime spread in the root zone. You are done and now protected against nematodes. Make sure to follow the steps mentioned really carefully for optimum results. Since if the first compound doesn't reach the nematode zone properly, or if there is excessive water and the compound gets washed away, then there is no proper control. Dosage. Valum Prime must be used at the rate of 500 ml per acre. Remember, Valum Prime offers a new mode of action for nematode control. It starts acting within just 30 minutes of application and gives control for the entire season. Valum Prime gives more than 90% efficacy when applied at suggested time, dose and application methodology.
Valum Prime offers a safe tox profile for operators as well as the environment and is safe to crop.
Currently, we have a label claim over tomato and we are in the process of getting label claims on other fruits and vegetables too. Buyers Valum Prime. Be a part of the revolution.